Hey guys, so today we've got a bit of an update for you and it's an exciting one. Kept it a secret for a while, but today is the day where one becomes two and we're going to introduce you to our newest member and his name's Spyder. So everyone, this is Spyder. We have kept him a secret for a few months now, just whilst we get to know him as he settles in. And he's been such a good boy, we absolutely love him. So he is a 15-year-old Welsh Section D park bred, blue roan, he's absolutely stunning. And he's come from a lovely pony club home, so we're going to do loads and loads of stuff with him. And him and Polly love each other as well, so they can go on loads of adventures together. So we're just going to show you his management and get to know him. So he is tucking into his hay net and we have to be really careful with his diet because he has something called EMS, and that means that we need to manage his diet really carefully. We have to soak his hay for about 12 hours every single day, and he has to go in the field with a grazing muzzle just to keep him on a really strict diet. But we're working very closely with the vet and also with the physio just to help him get him using his body a little bit better. So we do a lot of in-hand walks with him. There's a lot of kind of in-hand pole work as well. And he's just coming together so nicely now and we're really pleased with his progress and everything. So we're gonna get him groomed and we're gonna take him for a little walk.
I'll call you on the boulevard to tell you, love, that I'm not too far from home, where I can hold you in my arms and play you songs on my old guitar. Oh, I'm glad that I found you. Oh, I'm glad that I found you.
So as part of our weekly management with Spyder, we like to weigh him. So we weigh him once a week, and it's just so that we can track his weight loss or if there's any gain. If there's anything drastic, then we also can let the vet know. So when he joined us, he was 320 kilograms, which is quite a lot. But because of his EMS, it basically means that he stores his fat in different areas, and a lot of it is usually stored in his bum. So he can look quite ribby, but he still has quite a high fat percentage. So we're really happy with how his weight loss journey has been, and he is looking so much better now, and yeah, really pleased. But we do just like to keep weighing him just to make sure that we are staying in the right direction. So we're going to weigh him now. We actually did do a tutorial on this a couple of months ago, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. Yep, so definitely going in the right direction. He is just below 310. So we're going to write that in his diary because we have a diary that we keep to him and keep note of everything. And we can also track the weight loss journey. So with Spyder being a blue roan, he is constantly changing colour and we're just getting used to it. So originally he's been really dark and you couldn't see the poo stains, but he's gone whiter now and you can see them all. So we're going to sponge him off. So we've been working really closely with Kate, who is his physio, and she has recommended that these in-hand walks will be really beneficial to him, as well as some in-hand poles. And this is because, as you can probably see, Spyder has a slightly swayed back. So this is where it kind of dips down a little bit, but we are working really hard to build up his muscles and help him to use his body a lot better. And we have found that the in-hand work over poles and in-hand hacking has really made a massive difference. So obviously he is on a very strict diet, but we found some blackberries and he absolutely loves them. So he can have two as a little treat because he is such a good boy. So we've used the in-hand walk as a bit of a warm-up for him. So we just did like a 10-minute loop So now he's all nicely warmed up and we've come into the arena. We're going to do his in-hand pulls. So the physio has given us so many exercises to do, and at the minute we're just kind of building it up. So we don't do loads and loads in a long line. We just do a few, and it's basically just to help engage his tummy and use his back a little bit better. And he's getting stronger, and it's kind of a work in progress at the minute, but he's a really good boy.
Over the course of the week, he does probably 1 flat work session, 1 jump session, and 2 or 3 hacks. And sometimes he gets to go to a pony club rally or a competition, which he really loves as well. On the days when he's not ridden, he still gets some exercise because he's only being turned out for a few hours a day.
So that is him done for the day. I did do a full muck out earlier, but I'm just going to skip him out, get his hay ready for tonight. His hay's been on soak for a long time now, just to help get all the sugars and stuff out of it. So yeah, we're gonna skip him out, we're gonna sponge him off a little bit, put some hay and fresh water in, and then settle him in for the night. So obviously, where we are really strict with Spyder's diet, we do weigh all of his hay that he has, and over a 24-hour period he gets 8 kilograms in total. It is quite a complicated process, and you basically have to take into account how much liquid is in the hay, and you have to weigh the ponies and you have to feed them according to their weight, and you basically have to feed according to the dry matter basis of the feed. And obviously with food there's always going to be a bit of a water content involved, so that basically means you take out all the water content and you feed what is left. So you have to get your hay analysed and everything like that. So we've done all of that, and we feed him 8 kilograms over a day. Right, slightly over. Right, take a bit out because that was slightly over, and although it was only a little bit, it does all add up, so we are being super strict. Right, so we need this to be on for exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we're gonna add a bit more. Right, happy with that. So now we can go and soak it. So we've just tied Spyder up outside for a second whilst we get his stable ready. His hay's obviously been on soak, so it's been in soak for 12 hours now, and then we've just let it dry. So he's obviously only done 2 poos, so he's a very tidy boy. Spyder is so much neater and tidier to muck up than Polly. Polly loves to just make a mess. He is such a good boy. He poos in a neat tidy pile, he doesn't tread it in. He is literally perfect. So obviously Spyder has a automatic drinker in here, and he uses it, he likes it, he uses it, it's fine. But we do like to put in fresh water as well in a bucket, just in case it stops working overnight or for some reason he doesn't want to drink out there. We like to just have a second option just in case. But he does tend to go for the drink anyway, but as well because it's going to be such a hot week, we like to just make sure he's got loads and loads of water available to him. So yeah, right, all mucked out, very easy, very clean. So we're going to pop him in a stable, get him ready for the night, and then give him his dinner and say goodbye. Good boy, Spidey. So this is what Spyder gets fed. He gets 3 feeds a day, and he just gets 1 scoop in each feed. And this is a high fibre, low sugar feed, and it's perfect for ponies kind of prone to laminitis as it's low in sugar. So it is perfect for Spyder as well. So he gets a scoop of that, and I'm going to give him his dinner now. Good boy. So that is Spyder all ready for the night, and we love him. We hope you guys love him as much as we do. He's been such a good boy so far. Totally obsessed. Polly loves him. We all love him. So see you in the next vlog, I guess.